Oh, YouTubers. Welcome everyone to WWE NXT Review, the show from May 15th, 2015. 2018. That was a botch. I'm sorry, I got the date wrong. May 16th, 2018. So let's get to the show, folks. They were in Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. Your commentators, Mauro Renaro, Percy Watson, and the returning of Nigel McGuinness on commentary. So the show opened up first with a theme music of Johnny Gargano, only to see Tommaso Ciampa coming out of his theme music. And Mauro Renaro sort of like Tommaso Ciampa is so heartless and all that, in the black heart and everything. It was nice the way that they did that too. By the way, folks, if you're wondering why I didn't get a chance to do it last night, the review for NXT after NXT was over, there was problems with the internet. So I don't know what to tell you. There was basically issues with the internet last night that I couldn't even get to do it. I was just about to get ready to do it too, and then also the internet started having some problems last night. So by the time I was getting ready to do it, all of a sudden it started working, and I see myself, but at the time it was already getting too late. So like, you know what, I'll save it for tomorrow. And I was trying to do it earlier today, earlier in the day, but I was busy doing something earlier on the day. So unfortunately, I didn't get to do it on that day. But I'm here now, so I'm gonna make the best of it. Doodle Bob. I haven't watched NXT the past few weeks. Well, you're missing out. NXT is doing okay. After this show, this week was actually pretty good. But I'm about to go through this review now about what happened this week with NXT. So here we go. So like I said, Tommaso Ciampa came out. At first, we all thought it was gonna be Johnny Gargano because of his music. But then also it ends up being Tommaso Ciampa instead. And then also the music starts off. Tommaso Ciampa gets in the ring. He basically discussed how Johnny Gargano is gone now. He's broken down. He ain't coming back and everything. This also brings out Candice LeRae coming out. And Candice LeRae is basically letting him know that what she did to Gargano, her husband, that his career could be questionable from the horrendous attack of what Ciampa did to Gargano weeks ago. So it says to the effect of that he's a monster and all that, and she's not gonna be crying about this anymore, and like basically just telling out Tommaso Ciampa and all that what he did, all like she doesn't know who he is anymore and all that. So Tommaso Ciampa basically says, well, first off, Candice LeRae said that Gargano is more of a man than you will ever be, and all that, and then Tommaso Ciampa decided, basically Tommaso Ciampa decided to say to Candice LeRae that basically he showed no remorse and all that, like he did, because as he is doing a good job of it, because he's a heel. A heel not supposed to show any remorse. But Gargano, Ciampa was saying that Gargano is hiding behind his wife and all that, and basically let Candice LeRae know that Ciampa was gonna be something. I don't remember how he said it, but also Candice LeRae decided to slap the taste out of him, basically slaps him across the face, and then that was the end of the segment. Basically, Candice LeRae basically Ciampa backs off, Candice LeRae leaves the ring and all that, and that was it. There's nothing else to it other than that. So not bad though. Of opening segment. Next we get to Candice not cancel, sorry. I'm about to say, let's get to a women's match. Um, you said, by the way, if you don't know, I'm actually King Rectify. Oh, okay. Thanks, let me know, King Rectify. I didn't know you changed your name. So yeah, okay. Thanks, let me know. I didn't know that was you. So could yeah. Hey, thanks, let me know. But okay, so then we get to a match. We get Lacey Evans versus the debut Brandy Lauren. For those who don't know who Brandy Lauren is, she's best known as Ava Story in Impact Wrestling, and also when it comes to other wrestling promotions too. She's not being called Ava Story, but because she's not signed with WWE, they just call her by her real name, Brandy Lauren. But at the same time, she still have it on the wrestling tights that says it's story time. Yeah, because she's Ava Story. And yeah, and Brandy Lauren, aka Brandy Lauren, aka Ava Story was trained by Jay Leto, who's in Ring of Honor. So yeah, so she had a match against Lacey Evans, and Lacey Evans basically dominated her in this match. Brandy Lawrence did not have any offense whatsoever. She basically got her ass kicked by Lacey Evans. So and she won with the woman's right, which is the right using her right hand and bam punches her opponents. Basically like how the Big Show does, the knockout punch and all that. That's now Lacey Evans' new wrestling move, a finishing move to win matches now. The woman's right. And by the way, Lacey Evans came out with new theme music too. By the way, which I like this one. I mean, I like her other one. The hello and then I don't know how the rest of it sounds like, but this one I like this one now. It fits her more of being a heel. So yeah, Lacey Evans wins the match, a squash match basically, because and she was impressive, by the way. Lacey Evans was very impressive, but unfortunately, Brandy Lauren was not looking impressive because she was just there just get her ass kicked. Hopefully, she get more opportunity on NXT, so people could see how she can wrestle in the ring. She's not the best in ring worker, but she's okay. She could be good in some points, but other than that, they didn't really showcase her that much. But hopefully, she'll get another chance on NXT. Again, if you don't know who she is, look her up. She's her name is Ava Story. You can see her matches that's outside of that in impact of healing, what comes wrestling and Ring of Honor and other indie promotions too. Yeah, and let me know what you think about her, and if you're interested. Lacey Evans gets attacked by the Pirate Princess Kairi Sane, and then also Lacey Evans bails runs away. So yeah, so the feud is going to continue on between Lacey Evans and Kairi Sane. There you go. Next we get to a match, a match that I thought they was going to save for the next takeover show, which based on how they did it here, it looks like it's not going that route. But you have Ricochet versus the Velveteen Dream. Now, I said before for folks when they first start doing this build up. It was a week ago when they did the build up between these two, and I hated it already. And I thought to myself they was gonna do more of these build up feuds between these two, but they just went to they immediately went a match between these two, between the Velveteen Dream and Ricochet. Um. Oh yeah. Can rectify you saying that I might change this name though. Dula Bob. Dula Bob. You also said, woman's right. God, I hate politic shit in wrestling. Well, you ain't the only one that feels that way too, by the way. Um, but whatever. But it is what it is, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, Ricochet and Velveteen Dream are having a match here, And folks, now here's the thing. I say I hate the feud. When it comes to them, how they're doing this and everything. But when it comes to the match, it's going to deliver. Sure enough, even though it was a 1 week build up between these two, because the whole confrontation last week, but this week, they just had them just jump right into a match. So Ricochet and Velveteen Dream are having a match and all that, and it was a good match. They had good chemistry here. Despite how I feel about the Velveteen Dream's character, he's but besides that, he's a very good wrestler. Patrick Clark. And then you got Ricochet, who's an amazing wrestler. So they had a match and all that. They're having some good storytelling match and it was very entertaining. But then it ended with Lars Sullivan coming into the match to cost both all these guys were an opportunity to where they want to be the next in line against Aleister Black for the NXT Championship. So yeah, Lars Sullivan comes in there and basically ruins the match between the two. It was a good match, by the way, folks. Again, these two were having a good match, and then Lars Sullivan comes in there and ruins it because he wants to be the guy in line to be the NXT champion to face Aleister Black. So yeah, Lars Sullivan beats him up by going for some avalanches in the corner and some slams, and then also go for his finishing move, the freak accident on them, and there you go. That was it. And Lars Sullivan wants everyone to know that the NXT championship goes to him around his waist. And Lars Sullivan was dominant. So yeah, there you go. Either way, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match. I also enjoyed that Lars Sullivan came in there to ruin the match. I thought it was good storytelling there. Conor Reeves versus, or should I say, the finest Conor Reeves versus Rahul Mendoza. So we get a match between these two. And Conor Reeves was once again was showing his dominance and aggressive offense in the match. Rahul Mendoza, he was doing some luchador type of style that he was doing because he is a luchador. Been training since he was 10 years old, and but in the end, Conor Reeves winning with the Hawaiian drop, and it was a good match. I thought this match was pretty good. And Conor Reeves, who's a big guy, tall. What comes to him being tall, yeah, he's impressive. I see some potential in this guy. And there you go. That was the match. Now we get to the main event. We get Pete Dunne, Oney Lorcan, and Danny Burch versus the Undisputed Era. Shock the system. I'm just saying. But yeah, you have Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole, baby. And so they're having a match. And folks, this was an incredible match, an incredible 6-man tag team main event match. It sure was, man. I just love it, man. The storytelling of it, the drama, the never stop the stamina type of thing, with the adrenaline rush. Holy shit, man! This was an incredible match, and there was also a couple of miscommunications from the team of Pete Dunne, Oney Lorcan, and Danny Burch at one point. Even one from the Undisputed Era too, by the way, especially when it came to the end of the match. So yeah, this match was pretty good, folks. It was unbelievable. And in the end, I didn't expect this to happen, by the way. The Undisputed Era loses the match against Oney Lorcan, Pete Dunne, and Danny Burch. That caught me off guard there, because I thought Undisputed Era was going to win. Because how Undisputed Era is now being booked as a strong faction on NXT. They got all the belts, not all of it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but they're an unstoppable faction that cannot be stopped. And I thought they was going to win here, and unfortunately, that's not what happened. Now, I'm not saying I hate the end of the match. I just caught me off guard there. I like, oh wow, I didn't expect. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that, And like, all right, no, I was like, I'm not mad at that. They'll probably get the win back, by the way, on the Undisputed Era. And yeah, there you go. That was it. There's something else about on the show too, folks. I want to bring this up right now, so let me put my second note up here, because I knew that the notes here was going to show up. So let me bring it up here. Before I do, can you rest about? Did you say anything? Nope, you didn't. Okay. All right, so yeah, let me pull it up here. All right. There was a promo with also Black before the match started between Ricochet and the Velveteen Dream, where also Black was talking to a reporter about how also Black was saying that he would love to cross paths against with Velveteen Dream, and he says, but as far as Ricochet, you know, if he ever cross paths with him, you know, it'll be something um to be looking forward to as well, because he also talks about how when he's NXT, you know, with him being NXT champion, there's gonna be a target on your back and all that. And he says when when these two guys get the job, you know, get the opportunities against House Black is gonna be the one who's gonna be targeting them. You know, but the target's on their back. Also, we get to another promo before the match of Velveteen Dream and Ricochet, was that Dakota Kai was being interviewed outside by the reporters about this whole thing with Shayna Baszler at one point. I think it was about Shayna Baszler. Or something about her match against Vanessa Bourne or something like that. I can't remember what it was about. But also Nikki Cross comes in to interrupt, and she interviews Dakota Kai and says, "When you have a match against Shayna Baszler and all that," and Dakota Kai will not want to answer that. She's like she's basically a little hesitant a little bit as well. And then Nikki Cross was like, you can take her and all that. Something to the effect of that. Said you could take her and all that. And she was laughing and smiling, and then she's had a serious look on her face like this. I thought that was funny. And then she walks away. And then we get to another thing where after the match between Claire Reeves and Raul Mendoza, where Captain Kelly was interviewing Ricochet, and then Ricochet was knocking on the door of William Regal, because the whole thing will happen with the Velveteen Dream and Ricochet's match with Lars Sullivan getting involved. And then the Velveteen Dream comes in and says, it's like, what are you doing here and all that. And then Ricochet is like, I want to talk to William Regal about me getting my hands on Lars Sullivan. And then Velveteen Dream said, looks like we have something in common. And then Ricochet was like, yeah, we do. And then all of a sudden they walk into the office of William Regal. And we don't know what happened until later on, you know, before the main event. They announced that it was going to be Ricochet and Velveteen Dream being a tag team to face Lars Sullivan in a handicap match for next week's NXT show. I can't wait to see how that turns out. And yeah, we'll see. And then before we got to the main event match, we had Heavy Machinery and TM61 confronting each other. And basically, the match was issued for next week for NXT, and there you go. It was basically with Heavy Machinery, with Otis Dosovich, he was entertaining in that one. And there you go. So yeah, that's the segments that happen on the show, besides the matches that happen on the show too. So I just want to bring that up, and in case the notes that have already up on the tab there wasn't going to show me it, which is why I got me a backup here. So there you go. So tomorrow wrestling for NXT. I believe it was 3 matches. Yes, 3. I mean, I'm sorry, 4 matches happened on here. Yeah, so tomorrow wrestling for NXT, 4 matches. So my overall strength for the show for NXT from May 15th, 2018. One moment, folks. I think I got the date wrong. Let me just double check. Okay, May 16th, 2018 for NXT. I'm gonna give the show I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, just because of the match between Ricochet and Velveteen Dream was good, and then ended with no contest because of Raw Service involvement, and also 2 good matches too, by the way, between Lacey, well, actually a squash with Lacey Evans squashing Brandy Lawrence, aka a story, and then Raul Mendoza versus the Finest, Conor Reeves, which I thought was a good match too. But the 2 main event but the 2 matches I thought was great. Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream, and then the main event. To me, the main event match killed it. You know, with Danny Burch, Oney Lorcan, and Pete Dunne defeating the Undisputed Era. That was a great main event match, by the way. A great 6-man main event tag team match. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr. make sure you subscribe and take a shot with the Natural Born Thriller. Just saying. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, give it a thumbs down. The choice is yours and yours alone. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap up from here. In a few minutes, I'm going to set up another review about Impact Wrestling. Hope you tune in that one. So you all take care. You have a good night. I'll see you all in a few minutes if you want to, for those who want to join. But for now, peace on the streets. Take care, folks.